Well, guys, it's been a while since our last pack glitch, and it once again returns, this time with some skepticism on whether it was actually on purpose or not, because it was in the store, and it was kind of, I don't know, weirdly suspicious. So we're going to talk about that, of course. We've got the new season out right now, actually. If you want to skip to that part of the video, you guys can, where we actually react to the new season, but we have lots to talk about. In the meantime, we got official stats for SBCs and objectives, full promo teams, apparently 170 special cards in packs this Friday, which kind of, I don't know. It sounds great, of course. It's nice to see that, but it does make you wonder, you know, what the numbers look like right now. We're kind of seeing some crazy stuff here after quite a while of some downtrending content. If you guys would like to buy coins, you can go to MMOXP.com. There will be a link in the top of the description. They're the safest and the cheapest option, and you can use my code JFC at checkout for an 8% discount. Yeah, of course, thank you all for watching and being here. I greatly appreciate all of you, and happy Thanksgiving for one. Spend it with your family and enjoy yourself. It's funny seeing level 22 I got for this last season, because I didn't care, and I've never not like easily completed a season that EA has dropped, and I actually barely got over halfway on this season. So interesting. Yeah, for content, we got a couple like Black Friday warm-up things that I'm sure you guys saw, but the biggest thing was just the store pack that was glitched today, and we'll talk about that right now, actually, after our Energizer pack that will open right here, and we get nothing inside of that. Of course, Cam from Spain, that is going to be Isco. I guess an 84 we'll take, but yeah, a glitch store pack that even had me suspicious. That was like, I don't know how this happens. Like the odds being messed up. I know that maybe it can be a little bit more innocent than that, but let's take a look. So at content time today, we got a 200k pack, and it was a 100 players pack, and the probabilities in this were all types of messed up, and the biggest one being a 33% chance at an icon pull. Just kind of like randomly was a wrong probability in this pack, right? Team of the week 78%, FC Pro Live only 25%, like a discard FC Pro Live player, but icon and hero were at 33% out of nowhere, of course. And people who opened this, yeah, it was right. 200k pack, Mia Hamm right here, right? Someone just packing Mia Hamm out of this, and someone said here, just sold my entire team for that 200k pack and got fucking Raul. I don't know how real that even is, and then this person right here got nothing, obviously, but that also kind of plays a part in this. The guys who did get nothing is definitely still part of this glitch, because if this was on purpose, well, they got you to you know, they got you to fall for it, right? This person getting Prinz and Cannavaro in the next pack, I'm going to assume. The odds were actually messed up. There's no compensation on the way. It was a lightning round also, so that's now sold out like immediately, right? It sold out, I think, in like 2 minutes. It completely sold out. This person 9 minutes later said it's removed now. I didn't see it until probably like 20 minutes after this tweet here, and it was long gone by that point, right? So it was like at most less than 10 minutes this pack was out, and it was glitched. And this is one of those things, again, that it's not necessarily, I guess, I mean, it is unfair, right? Odds changing like this is unfair because of the fact that you now will never have another pack like this with a 33% chance of getting an icon, right? So that's obviously not fair. The biggest thing, though, is just whether this is, like, intentional or not, right? Is this an accident? How does this really happen if it's a 33% chance at an icon randomly? Did they just set the odds wrong and it was just glitched in that way? Was it kind of like an innocent mistake, or was there more of a sinister thing behind this where now you had, well, 1 in 3 people open this and probably lose coins, right? Because you probably didn't get your money's back worth of fodder in this pack if you opened it for 200,000 coins, but 1 in 3 of you got an icon, and even then, if you didn't get a great icon, you probably didn't make your coins back still, but maybe like 1 in 6 got a usable icon, and in that case, you know, maybe you did make your coins back or make your coins worth in the pack, which 1 in every 6 in EA's eyes, they might say, well, that's actually kind of worth it. And of course, that's just me bullshitting numbers off the top of my head here, but the biggest question is just like whether these are on purpose or not, right? Because they happen a few times a year. There's a few pack glitches every year, and sometimes it's like, oh, this player pops up too much or something along those lines. But this one is kind of a newer one. We don't usually see something like this where the odds in the store are like set wrong. That also made people a little more suspicious than, you know, the other previous pack glitches. I don't know what to make of this. I'm assuming it is, you know, Occam's razor, probably an accident, but at the same time, there really is no way of knowing that, right? And Fudd Accountant says here, 100% a glitch. Of course, it happens on Black Friday, GG EA. And the argument against it is like the lightning round probably sells out or comes close to selling out anyway. So was there really a point in glitching it out? I get that, right? I definitely get that. But the amount of, weird things like this that happen, there are quite a few weird things. And EA is not the company that people give the benefit of the doubt to very much because they haven't really deserved it over the years. But, at least it's not game breaking where it's like the messy glitch or something like that. It's just kind of like an improved pack odds that now, unfortunately, if you miss this pack, you'll never have odds like this again at getting something. And even this pack, would it have been for sure worth it? I don't even know, right? But one thing is true that you will not have this 100 players pack with these odds ever again, right? It's just not gonna be a thing. And like Zaid says here, 375K is what EA made off this pack in 20 minutes, by the way, more like less than 10 minutes. But honestly, a lot of lightning rounds eventually sell out or come close to that. That's where I do see the other side where it's like, was it on purpose? I don't know, but whether it is or not, it just goes to show you that these glitches are not behind them, right? We could see a messy situation again out of nowhere randomly, and it creates that FOMO again. Like, this is right at content time. This creates that FOMO of like, oh my God, well, there's gonna be packs maybe a couple times a year that have broken odds, and you better be there at content time. Log onto our game, please. Please. So anyway, that's kind of all that there is to say about it. I mean, what do you guys think? Obviously, did you guys open this pack? What did you guys get in this pack if you did open it? Because like FIFA Trading Romania, there's people who opened both these packs and got no icon, right? Would they have done that before? I don't know. But yeah, we'll get into the leaks and news now. And the first thing we'll talk about is the premium season pass, right? And the free pass too. But you guys have seen these cards already. But now I want to kind of comment on this before them coming out. And this season does look better with the rewards. You got Zola here, Winter Wildcard icon, the premium pass with Finesse Plus and some really nice stats there. Here you've got Barella, Incisive Plus, and a nice card there with the free pass. And yeah, I've heard from leakers say that it looks better than the last pass, but if somehow there's a card in here that actually is not in the pass, here are all of them before we now get into the other leaks and news. And now let's look at all of our Thunderstruck SBC/objectives official stats here. And we have some new ones as well we didn't see yesterday, but let's look at all the official stats here. Fernando Torres, low driven plus for him, 90 pace, 88 shooting, 86 dribbling. Okay, that's kind of like along the same card that we sort of expected. Ronald Koeman apparently has an SBC or an objective card. Intercept plus, 78 pace. That's it's a nice center back. It's not mind-blowing. Great versatility, of course, but I don't know if he can play DM or not. We'll have to wait and see. Wrighton's official card here. Finesse plus, 89 pace. Just a great card all around, honestly. That's probably one of the better SBCs for attackers you're going to see for a good chunk of this year. We don't really see, besides player of the months, like insane attacker SBCs like we do with Torres and Wrighton here. This is kind of like the new top of the line SBCs, but we'll see if that changes, right? Koundé here, jockey plus, 85 pace, 88 defending, 88 physical. Another nice SBC there. Down here, Pacho, bruiser plus, 82 pace, 88 defending. Just another really meta card. And Nkunku makes it in. We have not seen him yet. 84 pace, 85 shot, 87 dribbling, tech plus for Nkunku. And Nkunku always has great dribbling in game. We know Cafu and Carlos Alberto and Hazard and Di Natale stats, of course. And down here, we got some more that look interesting. Guilloro, if you guys can see that. Pinged plus for Guilloro and 90 pace for center mid. That's very interesting. Tagliafico in there, Vanyaman, Juan Jesus, and Raspadori, if you guys can't see that. Try and zoom out a little so you guys can see. Yeah, Raspadori there, 85 pace, 87 shooting, and 89 dribbling on Raspadori. But that, I think, is all the official stats for the SBCs, and definitely the best SBC promo so far. You can definitely say that. This is pretty much like a banger a day at this point, because you got like the icon picks between the heroes and the icons, right? Those are 4 players there. You've got Wrighton, you got Koundé, you got Torres, you got Pacho. Like, there's some great SBCs in here, which once again we've talked about gonna do a number to the market, of course, and it already has, right? We've talked about that many times over the last couple of days here, and I'm assuming these drop at the season time today, so we'll look at them in one sec. If they don't, here are the official stats for these silver icons. We won't talk about them much besides just showing them to you for a couple of seconds here in case they don't drop at content time today. But also, guys, take a look at these flash events coming up here. So every day we've got basically a new tournament with different requirements and stuff. So number 1 is no 88 plus cards. Event 2, 3 team of the week and max 189. Event 3, 1 nation only. And event 4 is 4 different promo cards. So you might want to look at building some squads for all 4 of these. I'm sure the rewards will be pretty decent, but I do think if more drop with more requirements, knowing EA, there's going to be one that's like kind of difficult to get, or maybe there's a requirement that there's only a couple of really good cards for. Those cards maybe you'd want to buy prior to people actually all seeing and being aware of the event. So maybe good to keep an eye out for these every day, basically, if we do see one every day or close to every day for Thunderstruck coming up here. And Fud Sheriff also has 6 Flash Evos coming soon, he says, and he puts Claudia Pina in this tweet. And Pina does not fit in like any of them. The leaks and the rumors right now is not 86 rated. So completely ignore the fact that Pina's in this tweet. But you got pace, shooting, passing, dribbling, defending, and physical. Literally all the stats apparently giving some overall boosts as well, potentially. But I think he's insinuating that there'll be specific boosts for all these Evos coming out. So that's interesting. Flash Evos, Flash events, Flash SBCs, lightning rounds, you know, the whole 9 yards. And glitch packs, guys. Glitched icon packs that are definitely not on purpose. Please don't look into them, guys. Don't do it. La Liga Player of the Month. Oh my God, it's him again. I don't know how he's nominated once again. Well, I do know how he's nominated, but he's not going to win it because it's just voter fatigue at this point. But we do have the actual goals and assist tallies here for the La Liga Player of the Month. And flashback warning, you've got 3 seconds here. Mbappe's like right around there, but he's not, you know, fully at the top. And voter fatigue means probably he's not winning it. So Mbappe with 1 win and 2 draws here. 2 goals and an assist for him. But Gerard Moreno, 3 wins and 3 goals. Yamal's got 2 goals, 2 assists, and 3 wins. It probably leans towards Lamine Yamal here, which obviously is a big SBC as well. And the winner, I think, comes out in like a week's time, I want to say. If we go to the calendar, you got December 5th, so it'd be next Friday. So we're still over a week away from the Player of the Month. This is when we would see Yamal if Yamal does end up winning that. So keep an eye out for that, because that might be a pretty big SBC on the way. Adding into all this stuff here, and then there was some talk about like, okay, we had Donk yesterday in one of the tweets say there will be ways to get fodder, right? And people are like, what does that mean exactly? AC does say here 82 by 10 upgrades, but the thing with these is it's not like that's ways to get fodder per se, because you got to put in like an 83, 84 team to get an 82, 10. It's not like you have to put in 82 or less here. Now, they could be nice and do that, like an 82 of the team of the week or something like that for an 82 by 10. Maybe that actually could be what they do, and then that would be actually a good way to get fodder. I just think that they're probably not going to do that this early on into the cycle, just like give you free upgrades. They won't give you upgrades in like league SBCs, right? They're not going to want to do it too much here, but hopefully I could be wrong. But yeah, like this guy says down here, like what did Donk mean by this? Well, I think he probably just meant the 82 10s. I think there's rumors of the crafting upgrade returning, and we might see that at content time on Friday, but we will have to wait and see. And I do want to say this Fraud Zone tweet here is kind of true. You know, I don't like to say anything nice about Fraud Zone, but Air Japes tweets out the leakers get it wrong, and then, you know, Fun Economist retweets it. Since that day, a month ago, leaks have gotten worse. Like the leaks have like doubled down, and they're all right. Like, you know, they've been right about pretty much everything here. The only person that's not been right, quote unquote, is actually FUT Police Leaks, and that's just because he lies to us about leaks that he has so he can sell them in his Discord. So he's not actually wrong. It just seems like he is, but that's kind of funny that they want to duck on the leakers one time, and then since then it's only getting worse. Just like, you know, it just kind of shows you the level of like what is going on here. I kind of thought after this tweet we'd see more of a crackdown and we'd see a couple of things, but we're really not seeing that. Maybe it takes longer than a month, right, to crack down on these things, but I don't know.
Just directionally, it's become a really like risky value proposition, or sort of like investment, if you will, to like buy an item off the transfer market, especially if they're an expensive item, and then hold that for an extended period of time.
That's facts.
And that's like kind of frustrating. Like you see a lot of people like they basically just have like untradeable squads, or a lot of people just run untradeable squads because they just don't want to worry about they just don't want to worry about the fact that like, hey, like this item might just like collapse in price tomorrow. And so with that in mind, those are kind of like the two things that we're taking back and kind of going like, all right, well, we want people to feel like confident engaging in the transfer market, buying items, putting them into their squads.
And our official Thunderstruck stats here, we've got like a bunch of FUT Agent singular tweets that we'll go and look at. There's no big graphic of all the official stats yet. For example, Rafinha has Quick Step Plus right here. You guys can't really see it. Let's zoom in. Quick Step Plus and +1s on like all of his stats. Now, he obviously can be upgraded, so that plays a part in this as well. But there's Rafinha's card. Vlahovic looks like my fat ass, and my God, he pisses me off as a Juventus fan. I mean, if you've been watching the games, you guys know Rivaldo, Tech Plus for Rivaldo. He always gets a Tech Plus card, and it's always great. Every year. Seems to happen. This card will play way better than his price, I promise you. Xavi here, Xavi 85 pace, Tiki Taka Plus. Just a great card. I mean, that's kind of what Xavi always is, and he continues to be that. There, Roberto Carlos, Rapid Plus for Roberto Carlos. I'm not going to lie. Pretty useless unless you bomb with your fullbacks down the pitch, attacking-wise, which most people don't do. But, yeah, yeah. We do have this tweet too I forgot to show you guys. Apparently like a maybe evolution that Ronaldo can fit in to say just pace boost, and that's kind of it. So not really much. It doesn't really add actually anything to what Sheriff said, but he does say Ronaldo can be used. So I'm assuming that means, yeah, 85 at least, which is along with the other leaks that we saw the last couple days. Jude Bellingham here next, Tiki Taka Plus, just a nice cam card there. Finally give him a good playstyle plus, which is nice. And then next up here, we got Puteos, Finesse Plus for her, just another center mid card. This one you probably can't afford, possibly ever. She's insane in this game. And then down here, Perisic, Tech Plus. That's actually kind of a crazy card. Well, not really, actually. Now that I look more into it, 83 pace, only 85 dribbling, but Tech Plus is cool for Perisic. And down here, Rodri, Intercept Plus with 82 pace. So yeah, plus 17 pace for Rodri. This card is nuts, actually. They boosted the shit out of this Rodri card. Gravenberch next, Anticipate Plus for Gravenberch with all above 80 stats here. Definitely will fit more of the DM mold. And then we also have Musiala with Incisive Pass Plus, and that's, I think, all the ones that we have not seen yet. So, okay. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a lot of good cards in here. And this promo, I do think, needs to be good. Otherwise, people will be definitely disinterested, especially after more pack glitches. And this one's not that big of a deal, but just the idea of that, since the Messi situation, just the idea of a lot of pack glitches just rubs people the wrong way at this point, right? And guys, the market, my God, it dropped beyond what I thought it was going to today. Like, it actually died today. Again, Darwin Nunez, 98,000. I know that these events kind of ended today, but that's beside the point. I mean, Nunez being 99,000. Guys, this card was 240, like, what, 2 days ago was 240? It's a 240 here. 220 in the 23rd. I mean, this, like, just insane. The biggest one is Xerxes. Xerxes was 18,000, and Xerxes was like, people were trying to buy this card at 60, and we're like, why is he so cheap at 60K? He's 18K. Just insane price drops, which goes to show you not good gameplay demand. Best of every release. We got the Black Friday pre-crash. It's not even the pre-crash at this point. It's just the crash itself, and it's just dropping a shit ton everywhere. The question is, like, is this the buy time? Because it dropped somehow even further today than yesterday, and everything's going down. Is this actually the buy time now? No. I still don't think so. I genuinely do not think so. The Evos should be good. I think the SBCs are going to be really good. We know they're going to be good. The season pass, we'll see what that looks like here in just a few minutes. I'm not trying to really buy much, and I would say the same thing every day at this point, but if you're not buying, it's good. But anyways, read your comments, and then we will look at this new season. So, Abeben, Abe, Ben, it's definitely Abe, Ben, I think, but Abeben says, building a full Evo Moroccan team here, and he talks about how he's now hyped for that Ait Boudlal card, and he's saying just, hey, guys, do yourself a favor and have a blast. Upgrade your favorite team into a beast hungry of Evos, a hungry beast of Evos, and above all, the bonus here, this can be made without a tiring menu rivals champs type of grind. Cheers, boys. And he's exactly right. Right now, this game, if you're, really want to play it to a decent amount, or decent degree, I should say, you need to just have fun. Like, this game needs to be whatever you make it at this point, because this game isn't good enough to, like, really care about where I finish in Weekend League and, where I spend every last drop of my coins and nitpick every little thing about what you do, because right now, you need to just have fun. And if you have fun by using a full Morocco team, and instead of 7 wins in champs, or I should say, instead of 10 wins in champs, you get 8 wins or 7 wins, and you have a full Morocco team and you enjoy the game, that is so much more worth it. Like, not even close. Champs is not that much different when you win 3 extra games or 2 extra games or 1 extra game. And you can hop on content and be like, man, I can't wait to upgrade this player for my Morocco team. And it just adds levels to the enjoyment of the game. We got AI Bro. Wait, why is nobody understanding the problem with patches is the power curve and code? The game is most balanced at the beginning of the year, which is why everyone likes that gameplay the best. But EA gotta make BS promos to unbalance the game and get their microtransactions. Look at Fuddies, which is the epitome. It's almost ridiculous and laughable how the mechanics get. And I do think, yeah, like, when EA tests the gameplay, what do they exactly test? Are they testing for mid-80 stats or low 90s or all the way up to, like, the Fuddy stats? When they test gameplay, what do they test? Is it cards with certain playstyles? Is it cards with high stats or low stats? That's a big part of this to me, is like, when EA playtest, what do they playtest? You can't playtest all factors. Like, there's almost no way. I can't playtest how my center mid box-to-box plays without rolls, and then try certain playstyles, then try him with rolls, with certain playstyles, and without certain playstyles, and then try him with the playstyles, but then no rolls, but then rolls around him that are good, and then his stats are low 90s, and the same thing, but stats are high 90s, and then, you know, compare and contrast all those. Like, that's not possible because they made it impossible. I think they can test certain things easier when just what matters is stats, and, you know, stats, and that's it, right? When they can test that, that is so much easier for them, I think, to make better gameplay. We talked about this yesterday too, but I think they did themselves no favors with this complicated system that they've got, right? How can you test for all of these factors? That's really hard. And Brian says here, you know, not gonna lie, yesterday on Tuesday, the gameplay was actually fun. I'm not trying to have EA's back, but if it stays like that, I wouldn't mind. That's the thing, is that you'll have days randomly where it's like, hey, you know, responsive gameplay. It's not the best gameplay in terms of like the mechanics and stuff, but responsive at least, and that can be fun at times. We don't get this all the time, and that's one of the bigger issues as well, is that when they play test, are they play testing with inconsistent gameplay, or are they not? We don't know. No, they don't have answers, so how the hell are we gonna have answers? All right, it's new season time. Let's see what we've got here. So, okay. Let's first of all check the price. And how do we do that? Is it 500K again? Yep, same price. I think this is gonna say the same price like the entire year, honestly. We'll see if this one's more worth it for your 500,000 hard-earned smackaroonies. Bundled rewards, you can't really see too much of. I think it just says evolution in here. Yeah, 1 consumable. Okay, I don't know what that means. 10x78 is the first pack in the premium pass. Okay, so maybe they're actually juicing this shit out now. Okay, bundled reward, 80 plus rare gold player pack, and then also clubs consumables. Maybe we get packs now every level. Let's actually see if that happens. Coin boost there. You've got Dalglish or Zico loan. Interesting. Looks like we're gonna get packs every level here, it appears. Okay, because yeah, you get these icons here now, but also a 2x80. So there you go, which is honestly good. Like, that's a nice change here. Same thing with a free one. You've got a 2x79. We won't bother too much with these packs here. Let's look at the players that we're gonna get. We got here's that Sariegi card, and she's always got the play styles, and that Thunderstruck card just pulsated. What in the world was that? I don't know if anyone else just saw that. Let's see if it does it again here, but 4-star first touch, and she's gonna be really good in game. Like, there's no doubt about that. It's gonna be a really, really good in-game card, and can be upgraded and has good play styles. Definitely, it just did it again. Definitely very, very good, right? There's no doubt about that. And it is in the premium pass, by the way, though. Definitely need to be a premium member for that one. We've got Il Catenaccio and then also Intercept. Okay, let's preview these. So this one is +3 defending and 3 physical. Okay, and max 85. Sure, why not? That's free in the pass, right? Yep, that's free. Right there at level 7. Another pack. Over here, Evo. Il Divine Codino. I apologize for butchering these. And then first touch. This is in the premium pass, and that's +3 dribbling and 3 passing. Max 86. That's better overall, Evos. Definitely better. You can kind of tell immediately they're trying to make this pass better than the last one. Like, they definitely know last one was bad. Level 10. This is the one we just saw actually at level 9. So level 10, we got Gaia and Raul Moro. So Gaia has Jockey Plus in the free pass, and it's like a standard left back card. Nice, somewhat, it's okay play styles, I should say. And the stats here, not actually crazy pacey for a fullback, and you do need pacey fullbacks, and pacey strong fullbacks are the meta, and Gaia isn't really that, but okay. And then Raul Moro here has, it's actually a pick between him and Rizzi. Rizzi intercept plus, pretty nice DM. I mean, it's not anything too mind-blowing. 80 physical for him, 85 defending, 87 dribbling, and some okay playstyles in there, nothing too much. And then Raul Moro, playstyles wise, is pretty good. Tech plus is obviously very good. But the in-game stats look like nice dribbling for him. Yeah, kind of your standard Tech plus cam or winger, you know, not too much to say about him. Can fit in some Evos though, if Evos now can be possibly 86 rated, an 81 plus pick there, more packs, and the packs are just kind of like standard packs here. 3x81, right? That's not really any different, but there's just so many. Thank goodness there's more packs, because there's so many levels in here of just like icons in career mode that nobody cares about. More picks. Players here, we got Riquelme and Nanto. Nanto Quickstep Plus premium pass player, by the way. Premium pass, 3-star skills, because go fuck yourself. 92 pace, 85 shot, 87 dribbling. Okay, kind of a pace merchant, and some okay play styles here. Definitely gonna be a fast card. That's the premium pass. Free pass is Riquelme. You will get Riquelme, and you will like it, you free pass plebs. Rapid plus, 91 pace, 87 dribbling, and an okay winger card, right? Kind of what you expect. Once again, some good play styles here, but more likely to be Evo fodder than anything else, really, which is kind of what the case is going to be for many of these cards, I think, unfortunately. Draft token and Shadow for level 17. Just, it's all packs, right? Just kind of looking through packs here. Enforcer base playstyle and an Aerial Fortress. I don't mind these base playstyle Evos. What are the overall ratings on these? 85. Okay, 85, I guess. Maybe I'm looking for too much here. Giuliano or Valdezata, Bruiser Plus, and 5'11", so actually usable height for a center back, which is nice, and it's a solid card. Roma links are okay, and then Giuliano here, also Roma. Nice passing play styles for her, and intercept is nice. She looks pretty good. I actually like this card. It's not mind-blowing or anything, but definitely not bad. 5'3" on her. Not bad, which is, I guess, better than not. Left back rolls and relentless is what that says there. Then CDM rolls and center mid rolls. Rolls upgrades because we artificially make AI worse to make you buy it, because I'm gonna stop myself. We're not gonna do that right now. Udogi and Lutza. So we got Lutza in here. Low driven plus with 3-star skills. 6'7". I forgot he is 6'7". Lorenzo Lutza. Kind of your, I guess, your standard like tall ass striker with 97 strength. Low driven plus is obviously really nice for him. No pace play styles, along with only 86 pace. He'll be a little bit slower. Does he have a lengthy base here? He does, so that'll help a little bit with the pace. But I mean, that usable, I don't know. Probably gonna be once again maybe Evo fodder. I mean, he looks pretty good, so maybe he's not just Evo fodder. Udogi though, pretty good card here. He's got jockey plus, some solid in-game stats. Play styles look like they look okay. Quick step base is nice, and then block in there is something, I guess. 3-star, 6'1". It's a solid card, but that's in the premium pass. The premium pass definitely has the best cards of the two, it looks like. World Tour chemistry Evo there. Perfectionist. What's Perfectionist here? Let's take a look at this one. Perfectionist is okay. Oh wow, so it actually gives them a decent little boost on shooting, passing, and physical, it looks like, and also World Tour rarity. Okay, so that's an interesting one, and it's also max 86. Who fits in there for me? So Yereme fits. Hey, look at that. My Zambrata can get an upgrade. Whoa, that was a weird trippy animation. Zambrata gets an upgrade. Okay, so that's interesting. Is this one free, or is this in the paid one as well? I gotta check that. This one's in the paid ones. In the paid one you go. Anything half decent, straight to the premium pass, because I think last season's premium pass didn't sell too well, folks, I gotta say. Other ones in here, jockey plus, sure. Low driven plus in the premium, sure. I know it's to be expected. Everything good in the premium pass. With you, we get a badge in the free pass. You will like it. 3x84 in the premium. Over here, Cosmic Drift. Whoa, that's so cool. And Barella and Zola as a premium pass. Finale, either 10x84 or Zola. And Zola is a 5-star weak foot added to him. Finesse plus and a nice card all around. You're gonna already kind of know the Zola card's gonna be definitely a solid card in game. Tiki Taka base, along with base technical, is really nice. And the rolls, he's got plus on nearly everything. So what you expect there. And then what's the free final one is Nico Barella. And Barella is a good card. The play styles are good for him for sure. I like him in game a lot this year. He's got nice stats, feels good in game. So this isn't like a bad card or anything, but you can tell, this is pure conspiracy time. You can tell the pass didn't sell well last season, because this pass, like in terms of the premium pass, is so much better than the free pass this season. Like definitely the best stuff in this is like way more lopsided to the premium pass, which maybe that's how it should be, right? Maybe. Oh, Smolarek made it. Wait, what? There's heroes in here? Did I miss that? How'd Smolarek make it in here? Smollarek's in there. No AI generated images this time. Zico, Socrates, Dalglish, Baresi, and Maradona. So Maradona's is AI generated probably. He makes it in 65 separate matches with Argentinian Cam, and we saw these cards already, but okay, these are cool. You know, I do like these, and we did get some buffs on some rewards as well here. Socrates, oh mama. Oh, 52 balance. Oh my god, 52 balance for this card. 52 balance. What's the base dribbling? 74. He's gonna be clunky, but he'll be able to pass, and he might shove his... Never mind. I'm gonna just stop talking now. Okay, that's that, I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? It appears to me that the premium pass is improved this season. Worth 500k? I don't know. It's more so worth than last season, at least. And the free pass, I think, you know, it's got some packs in there, got some stuff, but it's not as good as a premium. But yeah, what do you guys think? Thank you all for watching and being here. Appreciate you all so much, and I will